1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Humayun Zebabasi. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has urged the global community to provide immediate humanitarian relief to millions of Afghans living on the brink of starvation. Minister for Energy has said government is exploring alternative sources of energy due to rapidly depleting reserves of natural gas in the country. Finance Minister says Pakistan has been ranked among top 3 countries in the Normalcy Index of The Economist for the 3rd consecutive time. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All Parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the people to mark India's upcoming Republic Day as Black Day. World Economic Forum has called for stepping up global cooperation to tame spread of COVID-19. And first shipment of US security package worth $200 million has arrived in Ukraine to help strengthen its sovereignty. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has urged the international community to provide immediate humanitarian relief to millions of Afghans who are on the brink of starvation. In a tweet today, he said there is an urgency and obligation for the world under unanimously adopted UN principle of responsibility to protect, to provide relief to the Afghan people. Prime Minister Imran Khan will receive direct phone calls from general public during a program Aapka Wazir-e-Azam Aapke Saath, approximately at 1500 hours tomorrow. Prime Minister will listen to the complaints and opinions of the people and inform them about different initiatives taken by the government. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has said government is making utmost effort to bring economic stability in the country. Talking to media persons at Bulletin today, he said 2022 is the year of revival of economy and next year will be the year of prosperity. The minister said we inherited weak economy from previous regime and had to approach IMF. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan economy is growing by 5.3% as per the World Bank report, which is encouraging. He said that our government has successfully overcome 4 waves of corona pandemic. Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen says Pakistan has stood in the top 3 countries in the Normalcy Index of The Economist for the 3rd consecutive time. In a tweet today, he said no other country has achieved this position in the world, and the same has been reflected in the revised GDP growth of 5.37% in the last financial year. He said the government is moving ahead with structural changes, inclusive growth and policy actions. Moving forward, Federal Energy Minister Hamad Azhar says government exploring alternate sources of energy due to rapidly depleting reserves of natural gas in the country. Talking to reporters in Lahore today, the minister said Pakistan has lower oil prices as compared to other countries in the region. He said the electricity price has been increased due to a circular debt and the government is trying to bring it down in order to provide maximum relief to the people. Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed says our security institutions are fully prepared to curb terrorist activities in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said incidents like Lahore blast cannot weaken our determination and morale. The minister said investigation into the incident is underway and the perpetrators will be held accountable to law. Sheikh Rashid Ahmed said deadlocked over negotiation with banned TTP came due to their unacceptable conditions. He said 2 terrorists of the prescribed organization were killed in Islamabad on 18th of this month and same action would be taken against anyone who tries to spoil the peace of the motherland. This is Radio Pakistan. Information Minister Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says the government has taken concrete steps for revival of film and drama industry. Inaugurating the screening of Pakistani films at Dubai Expo 2020 at the port city of UAE, he said special incentives have been provided to cinema houses, including reduction in taxes and electricity tariff. He said we impose taxes on foreign content in order to promote and encourage the local content. Chaudhry Fawad Hussain said there are many picturesque places in Pakistan and the procedures. Minister of State for Climate Change Taj Gul has directed the administration of Dera Ghazi Khan to increase the sale points of urea fertilizers to meet needs of wheat growers. Addressing a meeting at Dera Ghazi Khan today, she called for seeking supply records from fertilizers companies that ensure distribution at Union Council level. She said sale points are being increased to 44 from existing 27 by Monday. The minister said all the parliamentarians of the area will stand with the farmers to protect their needs. Pakistan exports to China have increased by 68.9% last year and crossed the historical figure of $3.58 billion. According to official data from the General Administration of Customs of China, total imports and exports between the two countries stood at $27.82 billion. Pakistan's exports made the highest gain in November last year, when exports volume to China was $379.17 million. Last year, the highest value was in December, when exports volume was $312.33 million. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Farooq Habib says Pakistan ranks second in the world in controlling coronavirus pandemic. Talking to media in Faisalabad today, he said about 70 million people in the country have so far been vaccinated against the coronavirus. He said due to proper vaccination and implementation of SOPs, markets are now open and people have resumed routine activities, while various countries are still under the effects of COVID-19. Farooq Habib said that the government is paying special attention to improving economic growth of the country. More than 6,500 new cases of COVID-19 have surfaced in the country, with positivity rate touching 11.10%, according to National Command and Operation Center. 12 patients died of the virus over the last 24 hours. World Economic Forum has called for stepping up global cooperation through coordinated efforts to tame the spread of COVID-19. Addressing the concluding session of the forum held virtually, the global leaders said that a unified international response is vital to curb the ongoing pandemic. They said that vaccines equitable are the central strategic pillar to mitigate the adverse impact of COVID-19. At the United Nations, Pakistan has urged the world body to step up efforts to resolve the Kashmir dispute in order to halt Indian atrocities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador Munir Akram, while commenting on a report, said United Nations and the Secretary General can do much more to address peace and security threats. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the people of Kashmir to mark India's Republic Day as Black Day being observed on Wednesday by registered their protest against Indians' illegally occupied occupation of the held territory. In a message from New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail, the APHC has incorporated Chairman Masarat Alam Butt said India is involved in war crimes and human rights abuses and has no right to claim to the largest democracy of the world. Meanwhile, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism have martyred a Kashmiri youth in South Kashmir's Shopaiya district today. The troops martyred the youth during a cordon search operation in Kilbal area of district. The first shipment of the US security package worth $200 million has arrived in Ukraine to help strengthen its sovereignty and territorial integrity against any alleged Russian aggression. The delivery followed US Secretary of State Antony Blinken's visit to Kyiv this week amid concerns from Kyiv and its Western allies over tens of thousands of Russian troops amassed at the border with Ukraine. And finally, the weather report. Rain and snow wind, thunderstorm with a few heavy falls and hailstorm expected in Islamabad, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper Punjab, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. Fog is expected in Upper Sindh and a few plain areas of Punjab. Once again, we'll look into the main headlines. Prime Minister has urged the global community to provide immediate humanitarian relief to millions of Afghans living on the brink of starvation. Minister for Energy has said government is exploring alternate sources of energy due to rapidly depleting reserves of natural gas in the country. Finance Minister says Pakistan has been ranked among top 3 countries in the Normalcy Index of The Economist for the 3rd consecutive time. In Indian legally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All Parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the people to mark India's upcoming Republic Day as Black Day. World Economic Forum has called for stepping up global cooperation to tame spread of COVID-19. And first shipment of US security package worth $200 million has arrived in Ukraine to help strengthen its sovereignty. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, you can always log on to our website radio.gov.pk. You can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.